Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to the Thursday review with me, Joe. Now, folks, last week I reviewed Leprechaun 2, so I'm reviewing Leprechaun 3. Now, this is when the Leprechaun movies are basically starting to go straight to DVD because, quite frankly, I guess the modern audience is not really digging a Leprechaun in theaters, I guess. Whatever. So, like I said, once again, it's a completely different Leprechaun. This time, for some reason, the Leprechaun is a statue, and the way the Leprechaun awakens is getting this medallion off of him. Weird Irish mythology, folks. Whatever. And the story basically revolves around this college student who is in Vegas, and he has a bit of a gambling problem, and he just, he blows his college fund on gambling from the casinos. And the casinos in Vegas are, like, stealing his money by, like, rigging the games and whatnot. Kind of like, I guess how Vegas does it. Does Vegas does that? I'm not sure. I've never been there. And as he runs out of money, he goes to the pawn shop, which the Leprechaun is located at, because he's a statue and someone just sold off. That'd be kind of weird to see that on Pawn Stars, would it? I bet that would be. And he's trying to sell his watch, but he finds the store merchant that is killed by the Leprechaun, and what he happens to have in his hand? A bit of the Leprechaun's gold. And he basically, and the college student, he just takes the gold and without calling the police. And for some reason, the gold has kind of like the power to grant a wish. I guess that's part of Leprechaun mythology. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm half Irish, but I'm not really familiar with all this stuff. Yeah. So, as you may know, the college student, he grants his wish, and he just wins a boatload of money from the casinos, no matter what they do. And the Leprechaun, he knows that his gold is missing, so he's basically just trying to find it. And like the second movie, it's basically kind of like Warwick Davis in some kind of outdoor environment, and he's just seeing what kind of reactions the people of Vegas would have. He even gets a reaction from an Elvis impersonator. Yeah. And basically, the Leprechaun is trying to find his gold, blah, blah, blah. The college student is basically finding out the Leprechaun. And there's some other interesting stuff about this Leprechaun movie. And like I said, like some of the, like the first one, he's like weak to 40 Clovers for some reason. The second one, he's kind of weak to like Irish iron or something. And this one, well, it doesn't really I can't really remember particularly what he's weak to, but this time it goes more towards the Leprechaun's abilities. I mean, we know he can do magic and stuff, but this one, he can grant wishes, and he could, if you get bitten by the Leprechaun, you become a Leprechaun yourself. Interesting. Whatever. So overall, it's honestly not as good as the first two. Though I do kind of enjoy it. I mean, it's more gorier than like the first two, and I'm honestly not a huge gore fan unless you do it right. But Warwick Davis, like I said, this pretty much he's the only reason to watch the Leprechaun movies, and this one, the acting's not really as good as the first two, but well, just wait until I talk about the fourth one. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. So, overall, folks, it's okay. I mean, it's more of a rental in my persona on the Leprechaun movies. And that's basically it, everyone. So, post comments below if you have anything to say about this review and the Leprechaun movies. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, the Daily Movie Critics, and don't forget to subscribe to our own personal channels so that you will not be you'll be disappointed by our performances and whatnot. So that's basically it for Thursday's review. Next week I'm gonna review the dreaded Leprechaun 4 in space, and be cool.